I think that that
Or
is
Eve.
Or Eve, yeah,
or
Parsha, Eve.
Eve.
Parsha is
Mm-hmm.
also like a Drian best hero.
Mm-hmm.
And Parsha comboed with Baxia.
No Cloud, no Yisensin, right?
Mm-hmm.
They really shut it down, all of the top priority marksmen here for both
Mm-hmm.
teams. So, if you guys take a look
Uh-huh.
at the composition of the draft pick here, which side do you want to choose, guys?
I want to say that I want to play with fire because ONIC Esports,
Wow!
they
Wow.
have all of the a ton of DPS here.
Yeah,
So I
Mhm.
choose ONIC Esports.
Onyx
Well,
Board. Goni,
yeah.
how about you?
Just based on the draft, I like Geek Fam's draft here. What about you, Momo?
I think I will go for Geek Fam. I'm sorry, Omawa.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll
Let's see,
see
we'll
see.
because that's just based on the draft. We don't know the gameplay. We don't know the setup.
Yep, that's why let's jump into the game for our first game between Geek Fam and ONIC Esports. Wow, look at that. Baby with
Yes.
his signature hero, Roger here, and Frzz. I can say that maybe most of them,
Yeah.
okay, they got their comfortable hero, their signature hero, so maybe it's kind of, it's kind of maybe a little bit, I don't know, sustained later in the team fight.
Okay, so for another fun fact is that this Benedetta is becoming the support.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's not
Benedetta
a tank, it's
support.
not the side lane, but it's becoming the support one.
Okay.
Yeah. This might even, throw Geek Fams a little bit, off guard here. Giving Drian the Benedetta.
Yeah, I think I've seen this before last time, right, Omawa, when Sanz.
Sanz is using Harith. Yesterday he's playing Harith as well.
Yeah,
So I mean like it's quite risky when he's taking Harith because Harith have a very very low percentage about the winning the game.
Yeah.
But still it's on based the data based on the data, so we are not sure yet what will happen
yeah,
at the land
maybe
of down.
it's kind of different in the hands of Sanz. And CW, look at that. At the bottom lane,
He
here,
is quite low here, Momo. He needs to be careful. He has popped that Aegis out. Oh, he hasn't though.
Yep, but
But-
it's okay. At least, Esmeralda have a lot
Oh.
of job here. Try to, just
Harass.
push her back into her
Yeah.
base.
It's quite scary looking like this one, but Kiboy will try to make a move here, and I must say that this is a very nice timing by Kiboy. RenV, still have some minion, but I don't think RenV could go anywhere between but
Wow.
he's just escaped with the Frostmourne shield.
Barely escaped. He used the Purify, and
But-
meanwhile, top side Shaman Force has been opened. No real commitments from both teams here, Momo.
Yeah, baby. It's maybe he just kind of realized if we want to have a 1v1 team fight with Sanz, you really need to find a good momentum, a good timing here, good backup coming from your team. So at least baby you can try to just go in the a perfect time without any execution that coming from ONIC Esports.
Yes, and we see the first throw by Mandiri has been pulled by Geek Fam, but again, ONIC is just there to harass. They don't want to give this turtle for free.
Yeah, but still at our bottom lane here in the gold lane, CW, he's trying so hard to harass RenV because it's kind of easy for Wan Wan to just throw the basic attack, trying to maybe punish the opponent right in his lane. They're trying to maybe break the weakness point here.
Yeah, but now like ONIC Esports, they are losing their tempo. The turtle is just being secured by Geek Fam with no contest at all. So, yeah, Geek Fam, they are playing a very nice early stages of the game, I must say.
Yeah.
With the rotation from Roger, I mean, they have the backups, they have the tools to get the first turtle.
Oh, yeah.
And ONIC just decides to play passive. Okay, we find something else. We'll try to find compensation later here, Momo.
Yeah, I must say that ONIC Esports looks very careful here,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Even the opponent is Geek Fam, so maybe they don't want to take any risk. They don't want to make a minor mistake. There's no first blood in our first 3 minutes,
Yeah.
and Baby also still able to get his farm without any contest, without any ganking that coming from ONIC Esports. But I think it won't last long though, because look at that. Remember from ONIC Esports, they knew that they have a potential for CW as a 1-1 here, especially into the late game. So maybe they want to make us a lot of space, a lot of time for Wan Wan to get his item first.
Yeah, I was about to say they probably want to play passive. They're not right now looking for team fights because that again, Wan Wan, they need the items here, Omawa.
I mean, like ONIC Esports, they can't afford to do the team fight right now. Sanz also like need his item. He's very like slowly just getting his item here, going to the beast killer, and probably just trying to get the calamity first. So still takes a long time, and also like the item from Wan Wan, yes, already done his corrosion shot, but still only one item. Demon Hunter Sword, where are you?
Probably in the 7th minute. Usually, Wan Wan will get, but here a little bit action by both teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be you know, a lot of job to be done by the side laner here, especially RenV and Adam, right? So maybe they can try to control the top lane and the bottom lane. At least give the space to the jungler, especially Baby, like the itemization that Omwawa explained before. Baby, he hasn't got anything yet.
Yeah, I mean like the turtle already spawned right now, and Geek Fam, they try to make another setup.
Yeah, with Luo Yi, look at that with this dispersion and also rotation. No one from ONIC Esports, you know, they want to try to take a risk to get closer into Baby's side.
Yeah, exactly. ONIC really playing passively, but right now ONIC is trying to find an opening, I guess. Sanz is probably ready for a team fight here, Omawa.
Yeah, the Zaman for is just there, and whenever like Geek Fam try to get the turtle, ONIC Esports, they could make some contest, but apparently at the bottom lane, RenV is just keeping the pressure.
Yes, and apparently there's still no first blood on Wawa in our first 5 minutes.
This is the slowest one ever we are seeing for our 7th season.
Yeah, it just looks pretty safe. Both of them, okay? Both of the teams, they don't want to play recklessly here.
Yes.
But look at that, there will be a good opportunity coming from Zunz. But without any jab, it's kind of free. Oh, but the turtle is stole by ONIC Esports. Here comes the Kiboy is gonna be shut down. But look at that, RenV. Oh my god, he's just trying to back up his teammate after they lose one member. ONIC Esports, they don't want to continue the team fight just now, even though they got the turtle.
Yeah, Geek Fam just lost coordination there, Momo. I mean, they started the turtle, but it was still stolen by Sanz. What a play! And even ONIC managed to punish Geek Fam more, Omawa.
Yeah, and also finally, I mean like finally there is a switch lanes between both of these teams. Like ONIC Esports, they're already changing Wan Wan going into the top side.
Yes.
Leaving but 1v1 against Esmeralda, and also the Calamity Reaper has already done for Sanz. So he is ready to make a fight here, RenV.
But a RenV has to get punished there by Sanz and Butsss. What a play, and Geek looking for some trade up top, but CW is just too safe. He plays well here.
Yeah,
Momo.
we are seeing like ONIC Esports, whenever Sanz is trying to get his item, his Calamity, he's ready to make a fight. He's already doing the rotation right now at the bottom lane.
With a 10% cooldown reduction as well from the Calamity, it makes Sanz maybe more comfortable with the rotation that he will make. But look at that. 4-man ganking from Geek Fam comes into the hand of CW.
But Baby, you behind.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of target coming from Kiboy itself. But Drian, look at that with the Zunz, with the jab as well. But Sanz still one more with the, oh my god, look at the dispersion coming from Freeze. It's giving a lot of damage, but Geek Fam, they just lose 3 members at the top lane of Wawa.
Yeah, so I'm seeing right now whenever his item hit the Calamity Reaper, Sanz is online, he's doing the pressure, he's just keep roaming and roaming. He's not staying in the lane to get the gold, he's just roaming, he tries to get the hero, and of course, he's getting the purple buff. Maybe all of the buff jungle from Geek Fam.
The immediate backup and counterplay by ONIC, what a play. They were looking for CW, but ONIC and friends comes in and punish BabyWWW.
Yeah, it will make ONIC Esports there so much confidence to get their objective as soon as possible. Like Omo mentioned earlier, with the Calamity Reaper in the hands of Sanz, he just can make all of the movement. It will make Geek Fam pretty surprised. With the maybe the ganking that coming from ONIC Esports, and the backup for Sanz is just there. So Geek Fam, maybe they can do a strategy with 4-and-1 formation here. So at least ganking, counter with ganking.
Yes, and look at this one. Finally, again and again, Sanz is going to make another move. He's trying to get the Geek Fam player. Where are they? He's just hiding inside the bush, waiting for the right moment. And let's see about the itemization first here. Roger from BabyWWW still with the Wind Talker. Maybe try to go into the endless battle, but Sanz with his item is
Yes.
already kicked in right now.
Yes, but please hold up a little bit, Omwawa. Look at it at the bottom lane. Here comes Drian. Look at that whip, trying to get so much damage, giving into Zunz, because Zunz is, the first front laner here for Geek Fam, so they don't have any option. They just need to shut it down the defense in the front lane of Geek Fam. That's why ONIC Esports, they can give a lot of space for Sanz, especially with the Synchro Vision, the Chrono Dash. I mean, it's pretty hard for Geek Fam to go or even catch Sanz at the backline.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sanz is just having fun right now. He is just looking for team fights, getting RenV right there, bottom lane, and ONIC
Look at
keeps the pressure here.
There's a sandwich coming from ONIC Esports, and here comes the crossbow thing towards Adam. It will try to punish a lot of memory coming from Geek Fam here, Sanz. I think he doesn't have a lot of defensive item here,
Yeah.
since he's so pretty squeezy.
And Geek are literally on the back foot here. ONIC looking to take control of this game here on Mawal, and
Yeah.
they are really giving the pressure.
Yeah, started at the slow tempo, but right now it's really fast because
Yes.
Sanz with the Summon Force finally opening can try to get the middle turret. But ONIC Esports, they are just trying to buy a lot of time,
Yeah.
and they will try to get this Lord here, the first one.
Sanz just doesn't want to stop, guys. How to stop this guy? Like, I mean, okay, if we talk about ONIC Esports, they're pretty confident when Sanz already makes some move, okay?
Yep.
With the initiation that maybe come from Sanz, with the Summon Force, the follow-up is just there. ONIC Esports, they really need to work on how to give a good follow-up for Sanz. Or not, it's gonna
Yeah.
be just a little bit waste, and there will be another reset for Sanz as well. But look at that, like Omboa said earlier, it's gonna be, a free lord maybe for ONIC Esports.
Yeah,
Since
but
Geek Fam,
the diversion here from Luo Yi probably trying to, harass, and it really resets the Lord here from ONIC.
yeah, but it's just gonna be, a bait maybe coming from ONIC Esports, and Frzz with his Luo Yi.
Oh,
I can say, oh, but look at that Sanz. Just open the Summer Force. Okay, it's already being used. Kiboy, the follow-up is kinda pretty late, ONIC Esports, but they don't want to, take a lot of risk. If they can try to reset the Lord, try to bait Geek Fam, or maybe try to find a position from the members, the opponent members, it
Yeah.
might be pretty safe for ONIC Esports to do the next engagement.
And Drian, what are you doing? A 1v1 against RenV, winning by RenV, but Sanz again and again he's trying to make a movement here. He's
Look at
trying
that, yeah.
to help his teammates.
He just don't want to stop Amwala.
Yeah, Sanz is just everywhere right now when his Calamity Reaper is kicked in.
And the level of Baby, okay, the differences is maybe just one level, but it depends on the item later. Maybe we can see. But Sanz with the Winter Truncheon, it makes him more sustained, pretty confident to just go with the
dive in.
yeah, just dive in anytime that he wants, maybe, because it's pretty, sustained with the Winter Truncheon, giving him
Yes.
like maybe 2 seconds of surviving.
Yeah, and right now ONIC Esports, they have a chance to take the Lord fast whenever there is CW near them. If it's only Sanz and it's fine, they should be resetted right now. Yeah, so because there is not enough damage, but right now,
Oh,
Gonna be
whether
4 versus 4 on Wawa. Look at that. Kiboy coming with the Imperial Justice here. But Sanz pop up the Drummond Force towards Zunz and Adam. Oh my god, is gonna be left behind by his teammate. But the dispersion and also the Wolf Confirmation coming for BabyWWW. Almost got Sanz,
Sanz
almost, but it's
down.
never enough for BabyWWW.
whoa,
Whoa.
another nice diversion coming in, and Sanz, can you escape? Sanz still managed to escape. Another
Whoa, look
Zaman
at that
Force.
build.
Crazy move by ONIC Esports. Sanz is just destroying everybody.
But the
RenV.
falling salmon comes for RenV on Wawa. Kiboy and Drian and friends is gonna stop RenV. How to stop this guy with the stun that coming from Kiboy and also Butsss. It's really good backup for Sanz though.
Yes, and Sanz once again, it's a
my
1v1
God.
against Adam, but his backup is already coming in as well. ONIC Esports destroying Geek Fam. One
Yeah.
wrong move and it all turns wild here.
Yeah, it's kind of being forced for Geek Fam, like they're trying so hard to take down Sanz, but they really need to be careful because Sanz still have this still as well, right?
Yep.
So maybe it's kind of like I said before, sustained for Sanz, especially he hasn't used his Winter Truncheon.
Yeah. Key point there is not use the winter truncheon, and let's see about the item.
Look at the Peter have heaven.
Yeah.
About the magical power.
Holy crystal.
Holy
Holy
crystal.
crystal.
Look at that with 21% until 35. Magic power. Sanz will have here, and the Lord just crossed the middle turrets here. I think ONIC Esports, they are ready for the initiation coming from Sanz with the Zaman Force. Zunz in the front line of Geek Fam tries so hard to defend their base, but Lord is still standing
Yeah,
in the middle lane without any contest or maybe defense coming from Geek Fam.
ONIC Esports really giving the pressure. They are looking to close out this game number 1 here, and Geek Fam defending for their lives here. An opening by Butsss doesn't really matter.
CW.
CW and
Trying
another
to look at
opening.
another final bubble coming from Kiboy, and also the dispersion, and also rotation coming from Frzz. Cannot help and even cannot defend the base of Geek Fam here.
Yeah, some overcommitted move by ONIC Esports. They tried to end the game fast, but they got punished. Sanz is down, so no more damage output. I mean, like the huge one, maybe the second one is CW, but still it will not enough.
Yeah, a little bit mispositioning there by Sanz and quickly capitalized by Geek Fam. And right now, Sanz has to go down, delaying the game a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have some, some fact that coming from Snake video here. That Roger that being played by Baby just won 1 time or 3 times then being kicked.
Wow, and we can see the chaos here from the replay, and Sanz back there is a little bit mispositioned there, and Sanz quickly punishes it.
It's just overconfidence, I can say. This is what I'm saying though. Like Sanz, sometimes he just
Really aggressive.
really aggressive and kind of unstable with the performance that he has. Maybe quite promising like Omawa said in the early when we talk about ONIC Esports, right? But the problem is it's kind of, sometimes can be a turn back table for the opponent. So they really need to be careful.
Yeah, but still the gold is really a huge gap.
Yep.
Yeah, a ton of times for ONIC Esports, but yeah, they can't do another or same mistakes like that.
Yes, and actually ONIC Esports, they have to take notes that RenV maybe with his Esmeralda is just pretty strong, Into the late game, it's really hard to handle Esmeralda. Look at that Sanz with the Zaman Force, and Zunz trying to push him away with the jab. Butsss coming with the Baxia still unity.
But
Oh, look at that, the 2 stuns. They're coming from Geek Fam here, but RenV will shut it down, and ONIC Esports, they will just take their first game. It's kind of, sometimes it's a bit messy.